guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Pablo, and today we are going to go into a more in-depth look at the new features of 1.17 that they added in the latest snapshot 21W06A. Now, this is a special case because, so I had made this whole world that was going to showcase all the features from all the previous snapshots. But now we're getting into the more serious stuff, and we have no room for tiny features like copper and candles or axolotls. We need to look at the whole reason this update is this update. We need to look at the caves. Now, at first, they hadn't really added anything new to the caves. But now, they have so much more to them. First of all, they've got copper. Of course, this has been in the game for a few months now. But there are some new features with the mine shafts. They no longer float, supported in midair. Instead, they have these wooden posts made of logs, which is actually very interesting. And now we have some of the new cave types. Now we have two new cave types which is they added aquifers for one. And for two, they added noise caves. Now, noise is just like a technical term, you know, like, as in like data noise, you know? And they added these more natural sort of caves. And there are two types of noise caves, which are cheese caves and spaghetti caves. Spaghetti caves are the thin caves that go like all other places, and then the cheese caves are these caves with all of these stalagmites and stalactites with sort of all of these little holes in them, like Swiss cheese. And of course, we have had the amethysts implemented in the game for a while now, amethyst geodes, and they have this outer casing of tuff, and then this inner casing of calcite, and then on the inside they have these beautiful amethysts. Now, the amethysts only grow when you find them. The crystals only grow out of this sort of cracked amethyst texture. You see that? Called the budding amethyst. However, once you have collected them, you can place them anywhere you want. So yeah. And as you can see, we've got like all this stuff. And diamonds are common now. They're common. They're literally common now. So yeah. They're literally common. Which is just so cool. Okay. So now this changes Minecraft's terrain for forever. Forever and ever and ever. All the seeds are probably going to change. So, yeah, because they're adding new mountains and new caves. And once they change everything that is underground, that changes the entire system of terrain generation entirely. So you can see just how crazy this all is. So if we go into game mode, creative, let's get our night vision here. And then go way down below. We can see so much stuff now. Like, we just have to go mining for like a little while to find these new caves. Now, they have this new world limit. which is 380 blocks. However, if you build from ground level all the way up, then it'll say that the world height limit is 320 blocks. That is because the other 64 blocks, because it's 184 blocks, the other 64 blocks are actually, well, the other 64 blocks are below 0. It turns out that the new caves actually go way down to negative 64 rather than, just 0. So we have an extra 64 blocks of space that is underground, and then like 100 more blocks of space above ground. So that's pretty cool. So diamonds these days are like super common. They're literally occurring within the stalagmites and stalactites. Hi, Enderman. Hello. You can't attack me though. But I mean, look at this. This is like super cool. It's beautiful. And so these are like the aquifers. The aquifers are these new underground pools which have their own like local world, local water level. So now there is some glitches with the terrain. Like there will be like these waterfalls. I think that might be intentional. It's probably intentional because I mean it looks really cool. Like who wouldn't want to see an underground waterfall? And I mean it's just so many things have been added. The terrain is so like intense that it's actually lagging my computer. My computer runs Minecraft just fine. And now it's actually kind of laggy because of the new terrain generation. So there are some glitches, like I think this might be a glitch where like it does all of this, which is kind of weird. I think that might actually be like the cheese part of the cheese caves. Anyway, but this is the aquifer, these underground caves, these underground pools. And they have their own local water level. So they generate their own water level. And what's cool is that magma can actually spawn there. So it's all really cool right now. And it's just so amazing. So, yeah, so this is like a more in-depth look at some of the recent features that they've added. Of course, there's plenty of other things. And there have been plenty of things that I missed. There are plenty of certain new features that don't spawn naturally yet. They added the blocks that are going to spawn inside of the dripstone caves. And they haven't added dripstone caves. They have the blocks that spawn in the lush, that are going to spawn in the lush caves, but they haven't added lush caves. They haven't even added the biome like they have with this. So, and of course, and I mean, okay, so it is a little glitchy in some areas, as you can see. And this right here, this is not a river. This is actually an exposed cave. So, of course, this is technically like a river that led into an exposed cave. But these new, like, exposed caves are like these caves that are just exposed by these pools of water. And they're sort of like underwater ravines. But not exactly. They're like these huge chasms. But they're actually like this diagonal kind of thing. And they, like, have this, like, overarching, like, something's just so, like, dramatic about them, you know? So this is, of course, some really cool stuff. And Minecraft has indeed been changed forever. Now, I can't wait till they add, like, the dripstone and stuff, because that'll also be cool. Now, these underwater caves are sort of glitchy, because of course, you've all seen the little pools spawning naturally with little patches of clay and sand and gravel and dirt. But this one like leads into this cave, which is something so weird about that. Like, that is trippy. And then it leads into the cave. And I mean, this is like really cool. So, and of course, here's a better example of one of the amethyst geodes. You break it, you find the calcite, and then on the inside, oh god, skeletons spawning in here. But then on the inside, you have the actual amethyst. And what's cool is that the amethysts actually create light. And when you walk over them, they create this little ringing noise of like bells. I should probably redo my night vision potion. And also go to peaceful so that there isn't mobs everywhere. Slash difficulty peaceful. Yeah. So yeah, that's like pretty much it. This has been like really fun, guys. So it is amazing. And oh, by the way, I forgot to mention the new glow lichen spawns everywhere now on the sides of stone and stuff. I don't think there's really a way to collect it. Maybe through shears, maybe? I don't even know. We'll have to figure that out later. Or we can just figure it out right now. Shears. Yeah, I don't think shears is the way you're supposed to do it. Maybe through silk touch? Can you put silk touch on a shear? We'll have to try this out later. I probably shouldn't have gotten rid of the night vision potion. Anyway, guys, my name is Pablo, and I am signing off. Goodbye. Bye, and I hope you like the new cave update. Bye, and see you in the next one.